Virgo, let's get into your collective reading here. This is going to be for any and all Virgo placements. So, if you are aware of what a birth chart is and you know where Virgo may fall in your birth chart, please use discernment in where it may fall in your birth chart. If you don't know any of that stuff, you don't have to. I always will just tell everyone, no matter how educated you are on these topics, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And if you're not really sure what I'm saying, I always implore people to do their own research. And also, there are no stupid questions on this channel. All I ask is you ask me respectfully, and that is all. There's no stupid questions. I'm not gonna make fun of anyone if you are, like, not sure of what I'm talking about. But let's get this collective reading underway. Clear, honest message for Virgo. Any and all Virgo placements. Ooh, starting out strong here with the Emperor card. Look at that guy. The Emperor card in this tarot deck is called the Green Man. It's based off of a lot of, like, Celtic lore, in, like, Celtic and Druidic lore, if anyone is familiar. Are you shitting me? The Green Man and the Green Woman. Look at those two beautiful deities, entities, just energies together, cultivating and creating. I want you to keep an eye on their cauldrons a little bit and how each cauldron, like, makes you feel. Like the color of the water and the fruitfulness and nurturingness of maybe that milk in the tub, or maybe just, what if it's just a pool of light, like a whole white void, a white void of light. Twitch, excuse any phallic imagery, I can't help it. Druidic and Celtic lore, they just have it. It's just there. If you see it, you see it. It's there. It's not very obvious, I will say that. So, it is not the focal point. I just noticed, okay. I just noticed something that was, like, really, really cool. Last card for you, Virgo. And bottom of the deck, which is also the overall energy, the Two of Pentacles, challenge. Something tortoise in the hare references here with the little bunnies in that card. The Emperor energy and the Empress energy, that is the Green Man and the Green Woman. The Emperor and the Empress reversed with the Three of Pentacles. How can you combine what you love with the reality of what's right in front of you? Because I feel like you see people and even see your future having the ability to have a sense of joy and fulfillment and even celebration. But I think with the Empress reversed, it's like it doesn't feel like that in the moment. And I think this is where you are understanding, Virgo, you are needing to take your medicine. Like, please, first and foremost, just take your medicine. Taking your medicine is so much more, like, I want to say fruitful in the knowledge that you're gaining right now, because it's not about, oh, am I just waiting around for nothing to happen? It's like, no, this is actually nurturing you, and it's more of understanding the thing that needs to happen over time. And what's now interesting is that if you're waiting on something to kind of happen in the background and like brew in the background, that gives you time for so much more in the present moment. Because if you are almost like cultivating something in the background, you can kind of have a lot of time for something in the present moment. And I think this is really like understanding the metaphor of the Empress is the Empress always has a garden. There's always a garden that the Empress is taking care of, and the Empress essentially provides the fruit for the Emperor, where later down the line, like, you meet the Empress and then you meet the Emperor, but you meet the Empress first and you get all her abundant fruit, and she sends you with a full basket on your way to the Emperor, and the Emperor teaches you discipline and how to at least use the food you got from the Empress's garden in a very like, hey, we can make this last like months instead of just days or weeks, you know? Or maybe even years if you plan it right. Um, that's what the Emperor teaches us. But also the Empress, when it comes to the garden, she has to water her plants every day. And she trusts that in nature, when it comes to, okay, did it rain yesterday? It didn't. My plants need water. I must trust that they need water and I give them water. And if it's really sunny in the day and it's drying up the soil, maybe they need some more water. Or if it rains later in that day, maybe they don't need any more water. And being mindful of any like just nutrients these plants, and the plants are essentially a big metaphor for what you're growing in life, what you're trying to build, what you're trying to cultivate, but it's not something that feels tangible yet. And this can be in the form of like a skill or an activity or like just a talent you may have, or like a skill and talent when it even comes to like careers and stuff, like abilities you have in careers. The Emperor's energy feels very strange when it's like we water our plants and we look at our plants and we sit there and we gotta trust that one day that plant is gonna be a full grown, I don't know, tomato plant or a full grown pumpkin or a full grown uh, pepperoncini, whatever you want to grow, a tulip flower, something just abundantly yours. Only you know. There's a lot of truth to the own nature happening here, and that truth to the own nature expressing itself. I don't know what that like metaphorical plant looks like for you. If you were to have to pick a real plant, what plant would reflect your soul? Even if it's like a tomato. You can be a tomato. You have the choice to be a tomato. We have a card that is literally about choices here. The Lover's card out here first, clarifying the Emperor. What else? What else does Virgo need to know? Nine of Pentacles. The Lovers, Nine of Pentacles. Hello. Page of Cups. Ooh. You are looking to choose beyond what you already have because you know there's always more to life, but it's like the option of knowing that there's always more to life. But you always want to make sure that you have something to fall back on, which is yourself. I think you have created a personal safety net, whether it's financially or within your mind and your heart, your body, like physical, like just safety net. Like you could either be someone that's, hey, my health is really good, or my finances are really good, or my mentality is really good. Like there's something that you are really already very good at right now, and it's providing you not just abundance, but like abundance to see beyond this, but it's like the abundance in seeing beyond is giving you a new sense of fulfillment in life that feels so strange, that is this like reversed energy of the Empress of like the medicine that you're giving yourself is just trusting that when you water your plants and you don't see them sprout, there are seeds in that ground that are sucking up that water and they're growing. So you gotta keep going, keep taking your medicine, kind of a thing. I'm talking about medicine mainly because I am going through some new allergies, I think, and I I got to take my medicine. But it's also like the more consistent I've been with the medicine that works for me, I've been feeling genuinely great. And the more like I actually read tarot, it gets my like body moving kind of a little bit. So I actually kind of feel good in the moment, which interestingly enough may apply here. King of Swords, Five of Swords reversed, Three of Pentacles reversed, clarifying the Empress reversed. Very mature minded, direct energy, moving forward and through a lot of painful battles that feel like, damn, it didn't need to happen this way, but also it kind of did. There's like battles that felt like could have been worked out, but also like if you didn't go through the Five of Swords, you wouldn't have these Three Pentacles. You wouldn't have these Three Pentacles of knowledge, materials, and even talents, skills, and abilities. I think this is something that is very like spiritual that you're taking with you when it comes to, hey, it feels silly to trust yourself, but you know that the more consistent that other people were watering their plants, their metaphorical plants, their plants were fucking growing. So if you keep it going, it's gonna, if you trust in the knowledge that you have, it's going to grow more than, it's like more knowledge than you think, more excitement in life than you think. And you're taking what you know is true to you with you. And this is where I'm very. The present moment ties into this Three of Cups card very interestingly. The Hangman, the Death card, Page of Swords reversed, and overall energy on the bottom of this deck is Eight of Pentacles reversed. You've been working really hard. Oof. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for claiming that. This is a very, like, I want to say I'm proud of y'all kind of reading. I know a Virgo personally, and I am just like this. There's a hidden strength in this that I feel like is needing to be discussed. But let's get to the Three of Cups. What is clarifying the Three of Cups is the Hangman, the Death reversed, Page of Swords. You've gained so much strength in this new perspective that's like you don't even see. Like for me, when it comes to this Hangman card, I don't even see the hourglass. I just see the like the space in the background. Like the hourglass isn't even there at that point. Like that's the new perspective you're gaining here. It's kind of cool to look at it that way. Like pretending the hourglass isn't even there. If I can get it close enough. It's transformative and it's necessary. And what's happening right now is the joy in the necessity, because I think what a lot of us are experiencing now is like we all gotta have each other, and when we all have each other's back and are at least helping each other where we can, and at least making time for the people you want to make time for where you can, you're doing the best you can at life. You're doing what you can. That's the hard work underneath all of this. And Two of Pentacles. We went from Two of Pentacles to Eight of Pentacles. This hard work, I ain't gonna lie, is literally a challenge. But sometimes when we wrestle with the nature of our own soul and the nature of the universe, it's a little fun sometimes. But it's more of seeing it in a whimsical way of hey, some battles may have left some earths that have been scorched, but maybe we can use the scorched earth for a lot of fertile ground. It's like, you could see these as five swords, but what if you saw these as like, the scorched earth is like, okay, well, this is where we can line up like some crops over here, and then if anyone wants to build over here, we can clear out this area. It's like having such a creative uh nature to your own self, I want to say. Every time I look at the Three of Cups, I want to call it the Three of Pentacles, because the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles really work together a lot. It's the Three of Cups, sometimes I see it as like each cup is getting energy from each other. So this cup pours into that cup, and that cup pours into that cup, and that cup pours into that cup. And it's just a consistent cycle. Because when the consistency is maintained, that's when the true actual stability comes in, I think. Is what you are truly, I think, realizing. Or coming to terms with in your own sense of self and nature. I'm not sure what that means exactly, but it, like I said, this is very transformative. I feel like it's okay to be direct with yourself, but I want you to be direct like a true, like, warm kind of room temperature, lukewarm gust of wind that's like not like gonna like slap you in the face, but it's gonna like at least like get you to sit up straight a little bit. There's a directness with swords energies. Swords is air energy, and air is very much like all in the mind space. The mentality we have, the thoughts we have. Virgo, you are very, like, I always think of Virgo as a very analytical sign. I still need to, I'm still studying up on a lot of my own astrology stuff, so I always just generally base it as Virgo's like the sign of y'all analyze things and just like really y'all be thinking all the time. Okay, sorry. It's the washer. I think I'm gonna end it there because that's all I have for you, Virgo. There's no more I need to say. I think all of you got all you needed to hear out of it, and if you didn't, this will be up on YouTube later and will be automatically published on Twitch whenever Twitch automatically publishes my streams, because I just have them automatically published because I don't care. I want people to be able to watch these when they can, and you can rewatch them whenever you want to. But that is all I have for you guys. Oh. As my roommate leaves, I bid you all adieu on the YouTubes. Not on Twitch just yet, but I am gonna bid you all adieu on the YouTubes. I might give y'all a hug, not gonna lie. Okay, I just wanted to leave y'all with a little Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. And as always, I hope to see y'all in the next one. Peace.